Let's talk about XCN. Its full name is Onyxcoin. It is sitting at 1.9 cents right now. And I've covered this coin pretty much every day. Last time I covered this thing on Friday. I take Saturdays off. And it was flying at that moment because it got listed on the Binance as well. This is in the Binance futures. It is not listed on spot, but on futures. But of course, the overall green in the Binance is way low in contrast to if we talk about its overall red red candles if you look at it. So it got launched here, moved a little up, and then dramatically down. So overall, we have targets with this coin. I have shared this previously as well, and I have told you that we need to be careful with it when it comes to coins like this, which has a smaller market cap. The way they pump, the same way they dump as well, and if you are not careful with it, it can lead to extensive disasters. So going back to the chart, we had multiple targets with this coin, okay, and we had a target of 3.3 cents. This was the attempt towards it, but then our first area of target was 1.45, then 1.8, then 2.2, then 3.3. The last one is just the one that is missed. Now we are using the same areas for the support, which means that we are using the area of 1.8 cents as a support for this overall chart right now, because 2.2 is lost. Now until and unless this coin doesn't go below the area of 1.8 cents, XCN stays bullish. Even if it loses this area of 1.8, there is one last support at 1.45, which will still keep the narrative bullish, but that is the last resort, that is the last area, and at that things are going to become really questionable. As I've mentioned previously with this coin as well, that when it comes to pumping, it can pump dramatically in few days. When it comes to dumping, each candle is one day and these are multiple weeks. So when it comes to going down, it can take its sweet time. It is not going to go down aggressively. So you need to be really careful with the support areas. Right now it is sitting at 1.9 cents. 2.2 was the most bullish support it had. Now it has lost that. Now you have your it is still a bullish support at 1.8 cents. If it doesn't lose that, I would still expect it to go up. Now losing 1.8 and then dropping towards 1.45 will only make things questionable. And to be very honest with you, if you are someone who just wants to trade, I think that after it loses 1.8, you shouldn't be longing it. You shouldn't expect it to be on an uptrend anymore, because I think that dropping from 2.6 all the way down towards 1.4, that is dramatic, because you are talking about a drop of 50%. While yes, it is understandable that it moved up more than 100%, but a drop of a 50% is again a move of upward of 100%, because if it goes to 1.4, then it goes to 2.8, it's 100% move. It's doubling, right? So I think that if it is really bullish, it really should hold on to the area of 1.8 cents. We shouldn't lose the area of 1.8, and I think this is more than enough of a retracement. It is almost 50% of the retracement. It is not 50% because the lower area is bigger than this one, but it is a 50% retracement. Let's look at it on a weekly, then we can see the candle in a more clean manner. So I'll show it to you where is 1.8 cents, and then you can visualize. So this is 1.8 cents, the gray area, gray one. It is almost 50% of the candle. So we shouldn't lose this area for more than 2 days. Yes, it can go and do the wicks, but if it is going to close 2 daily candles below the area of 1.8 cents, that is more than 50% of retracement of this candle, and then it is a situation of wicks. It will lead to a bigger wick and the body of the candle will start disappearing. That will be our clue that the overall pump is temporary and this coin is actually going to go back down and start the downward journey. Now of course this is not something that you want, but at the end of the day, I think 1.8 cents is going to be the make and break. personally, if I have to trade this coin, if I'm losing or investing in this coin, if it loses 1.8 cents, I would assume it is going to lose 1.45 as well, and it is actually going to go back down towards 1 cent. So that is my take on this coin. I think 50% of a fall down is more than enough. It's more than enough of a retracement. It should not retrace more than that. If it is, it means that it is going to retrace 100%, and then if that is the case scenario, that is the time when you jump the ships. It is not bearish at the moment. I'm just talking about the overall holistic perspective, but I just wanted to let you know that how important 1.8 cents is. So losing that is going to be dramatic, but as long as we hold, we are again expecting to hit 2.2, after that 3.3. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.